Hello ladies and gents, I'm the Beanie 101 and you're watching some more NHL 17 Hockey Ultimate Team. We've got some gameplay for you today and it's an absolute barnstormer. We've got loads of goals, loads of action, but before we kick off into that, I'm going to show you what team I'm running with at the moment. So we've got Jeff Carter and Mike Richards on my first line, reunited after some glory years in Philly. They're back. And I've promoted Yevgeny Malkin from my second line up to my first line because he's been doing so well for me. Second line is Austin Matthews and mainstays Stasny and Sharp. They've been with my team from the beginning. On my third line, I've got David Krejci, Eric Fair and Thomas Tatar. Eric Fair is playing in centre because he's got 86 on face-offs. So even though he is a right winger, pretty good centre on your third or fourth line for a Winter Classic card. Fourth line is Maroon, Kessler and Niederreiter, Team of the Week. Niederreiter's in there to activate a couple of synergies. Wicked Wrister and Cycle Game. And Kessler's in there to win face-offs. My defense is Char and Subban, Jones and Krug, Gostisbehere and Ristolainen. Probably an area of my team that needs upgrading. And in goal, I've got Marc-Andre Fleury and a Team of the Week Cam Ward, just because. So there's my team. I'm pretty happy with it in how it stands at the moment. And now we're going to move on to some gameplay. We're playing a guy called Sounds Mercury 478 and his team's called Amika 69 and he's got an absolutely huge towering Rick Nash as his best player. He is absolutely dwarfing Mike Richards there in the game setup screen. So we'll see how we do. Rick Nash, if it's Season 1, I think he's an 87 overall, so I believe his Season 2 is going to be 88 overall. Fine. He's certainly not a 95 Mike Richards. And I've actually noticed, although I'm still in the lower divisions of Ultimate Team, a lot of teams do not have the Gift of Giving reward of the Mike Richards card. So maybe I've got a stacked team compared to some of the other teams. This guy's got a 1-0 record with Corey Crawford in net with a 9.6 save percentage, which is pretty good. So we're going to see how it goes. Opening face-off, Mike Richards to take it. Of course he wins it. Plays it back to PK Subban. Down the wing to Malkin, who protects the puck. Plays it back to Subban, who gets bumped off, which is a little bit of a shame. So that's how we open the first. Crashing hit there. We go back up to Malkin. He manages to skip loose. We've got a 2-on-1. Plays it to Richards. He makes no mistake. Malkin using his strength and puck control to keep hold of the puck. And it leads to a 2-on-0 breakaway. Mike Richards gets the goal. PK Subban picks up the secondary assist on that one as well. But here we see Malkin being completely unselfish. He knows that Richards is up with him on the play. So he knocks it to one side and Mike Richards knocks it home. We're now 5 minutes into the first. We're facing a power play, and the puck just goes across to Jason Spezza, and he takes a snapshot, and he beats Fleury just with the pace. Wasn't expecting a shot from that particular moment. He hadn't set himself, so Clendening and Sard with the assists, but Jason Spezza wheels away in celebration. Mike Richards was in the box at the time, shakes his head in disgust, but you see a quick shot over the shoulder of Marc-Andre Fleury. And just like that, it's a tied game. So we end the first period with a Malkin post hit. And we're going to take a look at some of the highlights. 1 goal apiece to end the first. So each of the teams has a little bit of offense to be happy about. We're going to see the goal again here. Malkin, unselfish to Richards. Really hanging out Corey Crawford to dry. And Spezza with the quick snapshot over Fleury's shoulder to make it 1-1 at the first intermission. So now we move deep into the seconds. We've only got 6 minutes remaining on the clock. We're trying to get into the zone. Thomas Tatar gets nudged but manages to keep hold of the puck. Plays it to Krejci. A little bit of pinball here. But Kessler retrieves the puck after the goalie plays it out. He tries to play it across to Jones on the point. Takes a shot. Maroon takes a shot. Kessler tries for one and misses it. Down to Maroon. Tatar is on the back door. Is he going to find him? Yes, he is. Thomas Tatar, he's an 89 rated overall. with the card that I've got on him, he is not going to miss right on the doorstep like that. Kessler and Maroon with the assists. And you see Maroon skates out front, plays the pass behind him and across the net. Tatar is there to just sweep it in. A couple of minutes later, so really deep into the second now, and we get the puck on the breakaway. Niederreiter tries to make room for a shot but doesn't quite get there. Kessler again retrieves the puck. This fourth line is showing some great energy. Kessler back to Niederreiter, and that wicked wrister comes in handy. He snipes the puck home. Chara goes to celebrate with him. Crawford shakes his head. He's not happy with that one. Kessler with the only assist. Skates into the zone, knows what's behind him, plays it to Niederreiter, who has time and space to pick a corner. Excellent wrist shot from Niederreiter there. And straight off the resulting face-off, we win it back again. Subban to Chara. Manages to make some space for himself. Deep into the zone. Back to Subban. Great big slap shot. And the goal is going to be waved off. Patrick Sharp with the bat out of the air there. We're going to take another look at it. Is the ref going to look at the video replay and see that the stick was below the crossbar? I certainly think it was. We take another look at it there and it looks like Patrick Sharp was well in control of his stick and it's below shoulder height. It's got to be below the crossbar. Once they see the video replays, the ref has got to give this as a goal. Is it going to happen? Yes, it is. Patrick Sharp with the goal. 2 goals in very, very quick succession. Really break open this second period. That was the end of the second. We are now 4-1 up. 3 goals in that second period. Let's take a look at some more of the action as the players head down the tunnel. One team's going to be celebrating, the other team is very much not. Mike Richards with the breakaway there that doesn't quite manage to get it home. But we see another look at the baseball bat goal from Patrick Sharp. And now we move into our third period. This is where the game goes absolutely crazy. We're going to break this thing open right here, right now. Richards with the face-off. Of course he wins it. Back to Subban. Plays it down to Malkin. Malkin sees that the puck is... the pass is not on, so he takes the shot. It gets saved. But here we go. Jeff Carter with the puck. So strong on the puck, you can't get it off him. Plays it across to Richards, and that is all Jeff Carter. Mike Richards picks up the easy goal, his second of the game. And both of them have been absolutely laid on a plate for him. This time, Jeff Carter doing the favours. Really strong on the puck, manages to get the puck down low. Plays it across to Richards, makes no mistake from really close range. We go back to the centre circle. The puck is dropped, and again Richards wins the puck to Subban. It's played back up to Richards, who makes some moves, plays it to Malkin. It breaks loose. Richards again. This time he turns provider, and he plays it across to Malkin, who's in acres of space. It's on his forehand side. Again, makes no mistake, these are all very, very easy goals. Corey Crawford's got to be absolutely livid with his defence here. Puck breaks to Richards. Easy pass to Malkin. And now, a few minutes later in the third, we're about halfway through the third here. Richards again in the centre dot. Gostisbehere pays it to Jones, who takes the shot. The puck breaks around the goalie, and it looks like it's an OG. But Jones is going to take credit for it. The goalie couldn't quite fight off the shot. Defender plucks it out the air and just manages to squeeze it through Crawford's 5-hole. Another reason for him to be absolutely disgusted with his defence. And it's 7 goals to 1. 7 goals to 1. Yet another face-off. Malkin again with the puck. Plays it to Jeff Carter. And this first line is absolutely rocking and rolling. Malkin turns provider again. Jeff Carter's done some hard work in this game. He provided some excellent play for Mike Richards second. And this time around, he gets his just rewards. Defender goes down in block, but Malkin is all the better for it. He sees it coming. Now we're 5 minutes left in the third. Shot on net. It's breaking loose down low. Winnipeg have the puck again. Great big slap shot. It's blocked. Landeskog has the puck. Throws it on net. Tatar can't quite get the puck clear. And so Landeskog again plays it through to Brassard. They get a consolation goal. It's very much a consolation. 8-2. Fleury kind of shakes his head. He's not very happy with that one. His defence didn't give him too much help there. Nash with the other assist on that goal, but this is all Landeskog. Plays it nice and easily to Brassard. Very, very patient on that goal. And so we're now in the last minute of the third period. The puck plays up to Richards. He's got a chance for his hat-trick. He slides it 5-hole on the breakaway. What a great game for Mike Richards. The Winnipeg mascot hides his head in absolute shame. Great pass by Torrey Krug to break Richards loose. Crawford doesn't really know what to do. He's helpless on the breakaway. Huge hit by Seth Jones right at the very, very death. And it's 9-2. By far my biggest win in Hockey Ultimate Team so far this year. Everyone goes to congratulate Marc-Andre Fleury, but in reality, he had plenty of leeway in this game. The Winnipeg defence was not up to much at all, and the first line of the Seals, Richards, Carter and Malkin, they were having an absolute party. Some great goals, some really, really straightforward goals. The defence really didn't help him out, but we will rack up the score, we will rack up the points, and we will go into our next game with complete and utter confidence. A look at the game winner there, probably the best goal of the night. Patrick Sharp with the baseball bat, plucking it out of the air. Thank you ever so much for watching. I've been the Beanie 101. If you want to see some more of my Hockey Ultimate Team, hit that like button or maybe consider subscribing to my channel. There's plenty more to see, plenty more to come. I appreciate all your time and support. This has been great. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you again in the next video.